Welcome to Discover La Jolla, where we showcase this coastal community, boasting boutique businesses and upscale, vibrant neighborhoods. I'm your host, Valley, and I'm here with my co-host, Jim McInerney. Jim.
Hi, Valley.
Hi.
Hi.
How's things going?
Things are going fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep, spring is in the air.
Sun is out,
Yep,
finally.
people are
I feel like
getting
a
out and
lizard,
about.
just
Yep.
trying to get the sunshine on me.
People are returning to the beaches, hiking, mountain biking.
It's nice to see the beach areas without that overcast clouds
Yep.
anymore. It's like really cleared up and looking beautiful.
It is.
But that's the thing, is that La Jolla has more than just beaches. It has so much you can do outdoors. So
It's true.
Tell us a little bit.
You know, besides the beaches, there's a lot of preserves in La Jolla. You know, La Jolla has Mount Soledad and it has Torrey Pines. So it's really great for hiking. There's a lot of trails and a lot of dedicated open space, which is really incredible. I mean, you've got the country club, the huge golf course, but then you've really got this intricate trail system for hiking and mountain biking. And so there's so much to do in La Jolla besides the beach.
There is. And so you brought a guest today that we're going to talk about that a little bit, right?
Yes. He bikes, he runs, he hikes, and he's got a couple secret spots that we're going to hear about in La Jolla.
Okay, let's meet him.
Yeah, his name's Robert Fudge. Let me go get him.
Okay. Hi, Robert. Welcome back to the show. I've gotten to interview you before.
Yes, you have, and I'm glad to be back.
Well, you are a man of many talents and also a La Jolla local. You live there and you work there. And
yes,
so,
it's been 48 years, most of them in La Jolla, so there you go.
Well, here's the thing about that is when you live and work somewhere, you know little intricate details about the town that other people wouldn't otherwise know. So share with us some of your secrets.
Well, a secret of mine, my best kept secret here is Jolla Heights Open Space, and I learned about it actually 3 years ago during the pandemic. A buddy of mine said, well, you should try this, and we kind of wandered off and did this trail. I actually started from where I live up by the cross, but I'll tell you about the way down south or closer to the village. What you do is, to get to this secret trail, is you head out Exchange Avenue, and you turn right on Albar, and then you go under a bridge. This bridge was built, you know, in the 20s or 30s, so it's a 100-year-old bridge. And the rumor has it, well, the nickname is the Troll Bridge, because there's stories about this and some Munchkin house and the Troll Bridge. But anyway, so you go under that Troll Bridge, excuse me, and you'll see a trail mark that says La Jolla Heights Open Space. And it's a.
Isn't that like on a gate or something?
It is. Well, there's a big sign, and you know, I can't show you that right now, but it's I think it's a California landmark.
So that's like Albar and like Soledad, maybe?
Yes, it's off Soledad Avenue.
Okay.
It's a street that is you know, a legitimate street.
So that's the starting point of the secret hiking trail.
Correct.
So tell us about the trail.
Well, the trail is, you know, you're gonna go through bushes and brush and whatnot, and you start heading up. And it's an aggressive, steep hike up the backside of Soledad. I guess it's open space, and you got to be careful in the winter because it can be rutted during some rains, some washout. But so wear your grippy shoes.
Okay.
So you get to the top of this. Well,
first, how long do you think the trail is?
It's about 0.9 miles.
Oh, not bad.
So not
but
terribly
it's
long.
But it's steep,
But
right?
super panoramic, right? Because you're on the backside of Mount Soledad looking towards the ocean.
North views of the ocean, and another great view, as you know, I don't know if you're the golfer, but La Jolla Golf Course.
Right, you give a good view of the golf course from up there.
It's a great view of the golf course. And
it's really a place that you would never go because no streets or sidewalks take you there.
Correct.
But it showcases all of La Jolla.
I was blown away the first time. I mean, first 10 times, I was just like, I got to keep doing this.
Got it.
So, but the pandemic kind of pushed us out into the elements where you couldn't, you know, you had nothing else to do.
Well, you had to hide a little bit because I don't think you were supposed to be on trails even then. Well, you got to kind of find your own little trail. That's okay. Right. We all broke some rules, so you're safe here.
Indubitably. But then when you get to the top of that trail, you get in a neighborhood that's pretty exciting. It's in Celia, and Dr. Seuss, Theodore Ted Geisel, used to make his creativity happen right off in Celia, I think it is.
So right on the point there, sort of
Yes.
Brodea and Celia right there. Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, you're in real estate. You might have even seen Ted Geisel's house, on Caravan 5 years ago. But that's where his creativity happened. 2 eggs and ham, and whatever all his books were that we grew up reading. So anyway, so that's where I would exit, is up there on Celia, and then you go. There's another exit out by. There's a 9-acre estate that there's a gate there. It's a public gate.
Okay.
And I think it's Palisades owns it, but it's permission granted.
And so when you get to the top, do you have like a car up there, or like what do you do when you get to the top?
Well, that's why I said I usually walk from my house.
I
To
see.
the top, and then I go down
Because you're not that far from
down
there.
to the village and go that way. But yeah, correct. You'd either drive down to Albar and
Right.
Soledad Avenue, but that's my secret spot.
That is so great.
And so there's not a lot of people out there then.
No,
It's
no.
just you and the elements.
Yes, correct. And I guess I'll jump into this. My other favorite area, it's not really a secret spot, but not that many people jog or hike from La Jolla Beach and Tennis Club. North of there, there's a restroom that's my starting point. And you go
Okay.
north past the La Jolla Pier, or under the La Jolla Pier, and then and you got to be careful, and you have to actually go on low tide, because on high tide or medium tide, you're going to get drenched, or you got to take your shoes off.
Right.
But you got to go get an app called Tides Near Me.
Tides Near Me.
Tides Near
Okay.
Me, and you can judge it to when you want to do the hike, because it's great if it's low tide. And plus, speaking of low tide, my wife Judy reminded me. She said, well, "Don't forget, there's all these seashells and starfish. When it's low tide at the Blacks Beach area, well, not Blacks Beach, but south of there, you can find all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a good stop there. And then I guess you could say the best part is going about a quarter mile north of Scripps Pier is the Mushroom House.
Right.
Have you
The
seen that?
iconic mushroom house. Yep.
It's and I thought it was a lot older, but it was built in 1961.
Mm-hmm.
Wealthy family had a house up in the La Jolla Farms, and they built a funicular
Right.
to get down to their guest house.
Right.
And it's amazing. I don't know how they got the permit to do that, but
I think it's one of the only houses that is anything like this at the bottom of a bluff like that.
well, you're real estate. Yes.
Yeah.
You-
So
Why
really
hasn't
is
somebody
incredible.
bought that and just
Oh,
made
I-
it like a venue?
I
Is
think
it just
I
not
think the
safe anymore? I mean, I'm sure it needs
The
work.
vernacular is not safe anymore, and that's
No,
not
definitely.
operational.
Doesn't look safe
And I think
anymore.
it's just been closed. It'd be interesting to find out the real details about what's ever going to happen, like what's the future of the mushroom house.
Imagine that as a
But that's a
restaurant or
separate-
something.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Well, like I
Right?
told you, I've been by it 100 times. I've never seen it operate. So you're right.
Yeah.
It's unsafe.
Yeah.
So
So when you get to the mushroom house, then what do you do?
well, then you head north again. Keep going north, and you've probably heard of Blacks Beach.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then just hiker beware, because sometimes I jog through there like this, but pretty exciting.
And that's because there's people that are naked on the beach.
they shouldn't have. They should have clothes on.
Understood.
Yeah, it's like wow. But and then further north from there, you'll pass about 3 volleyball courts and there's continuous play, and those people are in a little better shape, and they have suits on. So.
Well, what
good.
I do like about that area, not necessarily the people, but it's the atmosphere, right? So you can see the dolphins are so close to shore.
Yes.
The sunsets there are beautiful. It's not an overly crowded beach.
No, it's a huge beach. So,
Yeah, it's like if you can get down there and you hike down there, that's a workout in itself.
Yep.
Run the beach, see the pretty views, be able to see the things, and then hike back up. That's a great workout, and then have a snack.
And
at the top.
I know Jim is quite athletic, and I bet back in your earlier days you were a surfer.
I was,
Did you surf Blacks?
of course.
Because anyway, talk about surfing at Blacks.
Surfing at Blacks was magical because you did see the dolphins, and it was an incredible wave, a world-class wave. And while you're surfing, you saw the whole cove as sort of your view with the huge bluff of Blacks there. It's a pretty magical place for La Jolla to actually surf. Some great memories down there. So after you go past the volleyball courts, after you've gone past the pier, walk us through the rest of that hike.
Well, hike or jog. I more
Okay.
jogged it because it's 4.5 miles from the beach club to Flat Rock is where we're going.
Flat Rock,
Yeah, Flat Rock is, you can Google that, and it's pretty,
Solana Beach.
No, it's
Let's-
right past.
Let's back up and take that over again, okay? If I say Solana Beach, you say yes, my lord.
Yes, it's Solana Beach.
Okay.
Okay.
Flat Rock. What am I thinking of?
Well, anyway, it's just north of the La Jolla Golf Course. North of La Jolla Golf
Torrey
Course.
Pines Golf Course.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can get there also by going to the visitor center at Torrey Pines.
Oh, right,
Torrey
where you
Pines
check
Visitor
in.
Center. And it's called the Trail Walk. Trail Walk, it's easy downhill hike. And going back up, it's steep unless you just take the coast route back to your car. But Trail Walk is wonderful. It gets you down to Flat Rock.
Okay.
You can Google it, Flat Rock, and not Solana Beach, but La Jolla is great. So that's one of my go-to spots, and I usually go from the Beach and Tennis Club up to Flat Rock.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great that you're showcasing all these great spots to get out, be healthy, be next to the ocean, see the marine life, see some historical like landmarks. You've got the Torrey Pines Golf Course. I mean, what a magical place to be able to enjoy, especially now that the weather's great. I heard a rumor that you may be in La Jolla Half Marathon. Is that true?
Rumor incorrect. I signed it off last year, but all three of my kids ran it. So I'll be going to the start line and the
Oh,
finish
good.
line.
Maxine's going to do it for her first year.
Oh, that's
My
wonderful.
daughter. Yep.
Well, my kids will beat her. I'm kidding.
Yeah, surely you jest.
Now, the La Jolla half is fun, but it's also a little bit grueling because of the different variations of hills, little hills here and there.
Yes, last year I did more training and I was 9 minutes slower, so I said, I'm not doing this again. So that's it.
Well, thank you, Robert. That was awesome. Thanks for sharing these secrets.
Yes.
Our viewers are going to love that. And
Yeah.
thanks for highlighting what a great place La Jolla is.
You're welcome. It's La Jolla Heights Open Space.
Got it. Well, we're going to promote it on Discover La Jolla.
There you go.
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you guys. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you all so much for watching Discover La Jolla. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.